yet another episode, and today I have a very interesting guest. Remember, this show is about checking out the multifaceted faces of the dancers who are upcoming, growing, and also, the professionals. So on today's episode, I have all the way from Sweden, Mr. Johan Bergvall.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, you look so nice.
Thank you.
Is it like mandatory for like dancers to look good in your country also?
I don't know.
You don't know these things for swag?
Well, for sure, to be a dancer is part of it. Is a division. Yeah.
So you guys take it seriously?
Well, it's a part of, I think, in the dancing, that both like what you're expressing is also about the style, for sure.
Nice. You look nice. I love the style.
Thank you.
Giving, international. Yeah. Welcome so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite, and I'm so glad that you're here. Finally. So we're just gonna start right away.
Yeah.
I just want you to give us your growing up scene. How is that looking like? And where did you grow up, first of all?
So I'm from Sweden. I grew up in Sweden. I grew up in a small town, like 1 hour from the capital, Stockholm. So there I grew up. I'm from dancing. By the time I grew up, it's different to Kenya. Like, it's not. By that time, it was not a lot of guys dancing at all. Or actually, at the moment now as well, there's not too much guys dancing. So when I grew up, I was more into music, and I was going to like all the school parties and dancing a lot there.
And how are your parents? Did you stay with your parents?
Yeah, I did when I grew up.
How were your parents like taking that transition?
So, well, my parents, especially my dad, is very into music. So he was encouraging me for sure with music. Like I started to play a lot of instruments when I was a kid, and he was the one that, when I was a kid, to introduce me to reggae music and Jamaican music. And from there, when I heard reggae music, at the first time I heard it, I felt like this is me. This is what I want to do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was he like a dancer or a musician, or he just liked music?
It's not anything like that. He's more of a businessman.
Oh.
Yeah. But he has the creative part inside of him, for sure.
He has his creative side.
Yeah, I would say so. But he's more of a businessman. But also, the first time I went to Jamaica, I was together with, like, he wanted to go there. So we went with my family when I was young.
Oh, wow. So, and your mom?
My mom, she likes music. They go to a lot of concerts, but they don't dance.
So this music thing is just running in the family. It's a family thing.
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
Nice. So when did you like realize you wanted to aspire to be a dancer, or did you aspire to be something else while you were growing up?
Yeah,
How was it?
So first when I grew up, I wanted to be like an artist, like a painter for like cartoon movies.
Oh, what happened?
So yeah, I've done a lot of different things in my life. So choosing different things, but for me the main thing is just like I feel like, I just follow my heart, what I want to do, and then what the things I love to do, I focus really hard on them to master the things I'm doing, because then I feel I can do something good with it.
Great.
And then I think I have in everything I've done, I would say I have a good pedagogic skill. I have a good pedagogic skill. So whatever I've done, I've done the thing I love, and then
And you prospered in it.
Yeah, to other people as well.
Nice, interesting. So you haven't told me when you realized like I want to take dance as a serious career now. When did it down on you like?
10 years ago maybe?
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Where were you? I want you to give me that setting, like
okay.
Johan has now decided.
Yeah. When I decided, so at first I was a DJ.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was a DJ, arranging many like music events in Sweden and traveling with artists. Some of them were from Jamaica, like I brought some international artists to Sweden. So by the time I was a DJ, I was always dancing behind the artist.
Yeah.
And then I felt like, no, I want to be focusing more on the dancing than the DJ music.
Nice, very interesting. So, did you let your parents know that you are? Where did you school first of all?
Where what?
Where did you school?
Yeah, I went to school in Sweden.
In Sweden, like
normal school.
Till what level?
So first, when I was 18, 19, you finish school, and then after some years, I started at university. So I started 2 years university.
What were you studying in the
I
university?
was studying social work. So I did it at the same time as I was DJing. And I think now, for me with the dancing, a part of it is like I mix my love for dancing and music and with social work. So like when I work with the kids, or because I want to use dancing as a way for people to unite and also to create a better society where I live. So yeah.
That's nice, very, very nice. So I want you just to provide me with an insightful dancing in Sweden. Like, how is it looking like? The dancing in Sweden.
Okay.
Explain to us.
It looks a bit different than Kenya, I would say.
Than Kenya?
At first, the first thing you see, like in my class yesterday, was so many men. And in Sweden, you will probably have one man in
And
70
ladies.
women, in 70 women. Like, there's very few men. Like, I would say I'm the only, there's not too many Swedish men in the dance scene. So, and that was actually one of the reasons why I went here. Because for many years, I've been watching videos of Kenyan dancers and see the vibe and just see like everybody dance together. And so, like, really love the vibe. So I thought, I want to just go here and share the vibes with these people and enjoy the time together with.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a bit different like that. And then
And why is it that a lot of women are doing dance while on that side yet
well,
on this side is the opposite? Because I see a lot of men. When you think of dancehall, you just think of men, and it's they always like describe it as a violent genre of dance. So tell me, how are the ladies in Sweden saying about it?
I can't say like I think it's, when you look all over Europe, it's mostly females.
Females.
Yeah, and I think mostly it's come from like our culture of it actually being more female dancing
Okay.
than men.
Oh.
But yeah, for me, I want to change it a little bit too. Like I see when I'm teaching, like it's more like boys that feel inspired to dancing as well, and I want to show it that this is a dance that everybody can do.
Yeah.
So
Interesting, and I see you've done that already.
thank you.
So
Then
reflect.
it's different. Like okay, community-wise, I think it's more focused on dance classes than just like you're vibing together. Like people have dance classes,
Yeah.
and you come there and you learn from the one they're teaching. And then we have parties. Like so, it's nice to go party and you're dancing to dance.
That's great. And I've seen you also have dance crews in Sweden,
Yeah.
which you created and trained. Tell me about that. And I see most of them are ladies. Since
All right, you mean in my crew?
yeah.
So in my crew, like okay, my main crew is a kids crew. Yeah. And they are different ages, like from very young to old. And so okay, so in my classes I have 37 different nationalities every week that dance with me.
Wow.
So this dance crew is people come from a lot of different countries, and then we connect together in the dancing, and then most of them are young. So and we won best dance school in Sweden last year. So they are the best. Thank you very much. So they are the best dance crew in Sweden.
That's
so,
nice.
Yeah.
So why did you decide kids?
Well, I teach both kids and adults.
You teach
But-
both kids and
yeah.
adults.
But one thing I love with kids is that you can really give them dreams. Like I feel for the adults that I'm teaching, it's more like you have a good time.
They're having a good time, enjoying.
Focus, have a good time, enjoying. Of course, they want to be better dancers, but for the kids, I can really put them like they want to be like world stars, or they want to. Because I felt too when I was a kid, like I had dreams, like you have idols you look up, you want to be like the best in whatever you're doing, and you have dreams, and that is really nice with kids to create these dreams and to create a path for the kids to actually be able to follow the dreams.
Very interesting.
And then it's nice to, like me for example, when I go here or whatever, like to show the kids like what you can do with dancing, to make them inspired, to make them, because now I'm away for some weeks, and they write me, we miss you.
We miss you, come back.
Yeah, exactly. but I hope they anyway, like they feel more inspired, like shit, like when I grow up I want to do the same thing.
Be like
I want to go
Johan.
to Kenya, I want to go to Jamaica, I want to go around the world with dancing. So.
And so you've mentioned that you guys how many nationalities do you have?
37.
37. Is it like a one-time program? Do they come together? Is it like a 1 week or is it like a 1 day workshop just the way you did yesterday? What happens?
So I have classes like every week, like regularly. So these people, they come to regularly to the classes.
Oh, nice. So there are people just from around.
Yeah, like everybody lives in Sweden, but now in Sweden
But
we
now
have
it's
a,
like different national.
yeah, we have a
now I get
multicultural
it.
situation, and yeah, so they live here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So reflecting to your international travels, just give us enriching experiences you've gone through. Share with us some of them.
All right. Yeah, well, I've had the opportunity to travel to many different countries, and also I love it very much. To me, one of the best things I know in my life is to actually go to like new countries and experience new cultures and yeah, new experiences.
Wow.
So yeah, to go to different countries. For dancing, I really love it. I'm a part of a dance crew called Dance on Funk Worldwide. We have members like pretty much all over the world.
DHF.
Yeah, DHF. So, and I like that thing of, so we dance dancehall from Jamaica, but we come from different countries and we have a little own touch to it. Because it's like for me, like when you're speaking something, when I speak English, this is not my language. I have a little Swedish accent to it.
Exactly.
And you have another accent.
Kenyan.
Yeah, sure. We speak the same language.
Yeah,
and I feel
yeah.
the same for dance. Like, okay, yeah, I'm from Sweden, I grew up there, so I would never dance exactly like maybe somebody from Kenya,
Yeah.
for example. And
But you can somehow relate.
I think that's beautiful. Like you go here and you experience other people, other cultures, you dance the same thing, you can connect. So yeah, I love that with dancing.
Wonderful, wonderful. It builds that social community around the world. Very interesting. So I want you to tell me in the involvement of you training your crews. Like, how is that process for you? Do you like just create random choreos when you're there with them? Do you first connect with them, or you learn something different, or they also help you learn in class? How is that feeling of training?
Well, the feeling of training, I love it. It's
And
to teach. So the process, yeah, that's a big process. Like for these kids, for example, I taught them for 6 years now. So it looks different now than it did in the beginning. So just me, every day I need to focus on how I can push them to the next level, what to do to push them to the next level, and try to do that.
And try to but it's really, really encouraging, especially because when they just sit and know that there's somewhere we can go dance and also just go compete, see other dancers doing their thing, traveling the world. Very inspiring to kids.
Yeah.
So when are you planning to start another kids crew in Kenya?
A kids crew in Kenya?
Yes.
Well, actually, it's not a bad question, because in my workshop yesterday, it was like 6 kids, 7 of them, I don't know, kids here. And in a few, like on Sunday, I'm gonna go to their community where they live and dance with them, and like they want to dance with me, like, and they have many more kids there, so okay. They already are a crew, which is nice, so I'm not gonna be here maybe like every day. So it's nice to inspire them as much as I can, and then hopefully my kids from Sweden maybe one day can come here, and maybe one day they can go to Sweden and exchange.
Yeah, and it's
hopefully. And actually, one of the kids that were here yesterday, she's gonna move to Sweden. So and she's gonna move very close to my town. So and that's actually one of the best things for this trip is that she's gonna move to Sweden, and she's now gonna be a part of my kids' group. Coming to dance with them.
Wow.
So
She's
yesterday,
going to be good. You saw how good she is?
Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing.
That's
and
nice.
she's gonna have a good time with them. And yesterday, like I made a group on Instagram so that all of these kids can connect together with her. So and I see they start to write many like, okay, we're so much looking forward to see you, and you're amazing. And so yeah. Wow,
so nice. That's beautiful. That's like one of the impacts you've come to do in Kenya. So how is your trip in Kenya?
Ooh, it's amazing.
Going.
It's amazing.
Is it your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the culture shocks that you found.
Okay. Okay, there's a few. One of them is like when I say Niaje, people get so happy and start to laugh. Yeah.
What do you even mean?
Yeah, like everybody, like everywhere I go, people
excited.
get stop it. For me, I think it's just, for me, it's like a normal thing. Like if I'm in a country, I want to learn some of the words so
when
I can
you go
at
to
least
Rome.
say, they say hello, how are you? That's one, and then I think the hospitality. Do you say hospitality? Like how friendly people are, welcoming.
The hospitality.
Hospitality, yeah. I feel like that's so nice for sure.
We love guests.
Yeah, I see that, and that's make it so interesting, like so amazing to be here.
Nice. Sure. You visited a few places in Kenya.
For now,
you want to share with me?
I've been here for a week, and I've been so fully busy. Like every day, waking up early morning to do the dancing thing, because there's so many people to connect to, and we were on a TV show. And so, but actually, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to the coast for a few days.
And go relax.
Yeah. And then for a few days there, then I'm gonna come back here.
Okay.
Because I want to see a little bit different. I want to see different places for sure in Kenya. But it's, I mean, to be here in Nairobi, it's so amazing to meet all people, and that's for sure. When I go back home, that's the thing that mostly I filled my heart with all the people that I met and shared about my energy and vibes with. So.
Beautiful. We'll be glad. So I want you to let me know. I want to ask you a random question. What are 5 things you would not live without as Johan Bergvall?
5 things that I won't live without.
Like
first I would say a phone, so I can have music. Whatever. Yeah, like the phone. Yeah.
That's 1. Phone.
Yeah.
2.
Well, I need food. I don't know.
Food is an essential, Johan.
Yeah.
Food is an essential.
Well, I say it because, okay, to be in Kenya, I'm a vegan. And to me, Kenya is the best country in the world that I've been to for being a vegan. Like, I really love it. I feel so good. Like, I could just go anywhere and the food is amazing.
Have you tasted ugali?
Yeah.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
Ugali with what?
With greens.
Greens?
Yeah.
Do you know the specific greens you ate?
I don't know. Kale?
Kale?
Maybe, I don't know if it's spinach.
Yeah, they go together. Kale and spinach go together. Yeah. So, tell me about your workshop yesterday at TheOne Studios.
Yeah, it was really
How
nice.
did you get to connect with TheOne Studios, get to connect with Chiluba TheOne, get to be here and just organize a workshop?
So yeah, the workshop is amazing. First to connect with Chiluba, if you take that first. So he was in Europe last year.
Yeah.
So he came to my place. Like we connected, and he came to my place and had a workshop, and it was amazing. So just to mention one thing, like all my students, my kids, their dream is to go to Jamaica. But after Chiluba was there, everybody said like, well, first we want to go to Kenya. Yeah. So first want to go to Kenya and then Jamaica. So he made that of a big impact to my students and also to me as well. So for me, then decided, okay, then I come to you then. So I came here and the one studio. I feel really like it's so inspiring to see how he built everything up here with all the team, with you and with the camera, with the manager, with everyone helping out and the crew for helping him to teach and support the students.
Yeah.
And for all the investments he's made for to build up a dance community here, to build up that. So
Very inspiring.
Very inspiring. Yeah. I feel and I feel also that's how we connect really good, me and him, like as a dancer and also as a businessman, somebody to create it. So for sure. And then the workshop. Oh yeah, I really loved it. It was so nice to see all these the great dancers coming up to the class from Kenya and to vibe with everybody. And that is something, as I said, when I started to watch videos from Kenya many years ago, the vibe I want to experience. And yesterday we had that vibe of everybody together going crazy with choreo. and everybody was so good. So yeah, I had prepared like different things. When I see everybody were just killing it so much, okay, I think we can just go hard.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, people were crazy. Like I think after 1 hour, I was asking, "You want some water? You need a break?"
And
nobody even responded to me. So okay, let's continue this.
just like, no, let's just do this first.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That shows how much they were invested in it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations for your workshop. It
Thank
was a
you so much.
success. We love that. Make sure you come back again.
Yes, I will do.
Yeah.
I will do for sure.
So
Yeah.
I want to ask, how do you see dance when it comes to like business wise?
So business, it's a good question because that's something I feel like I've been inspired and also focused when I'm here, when I see Chiluba, and also when I see myself, because I see so many great, amazing dancers, but you also, I would say, it's good to have the business part to become successful.
True.
Yeah, because there are so many, not only dancers, but creatives overall that will ask me for help for many things, that they can be so good in their art, but they need support in other ways. So I think it's good to combine dancing with the understanding of business, how to market yourself. And so when you say business, for me, when I think of it, I have my students. I need to make sure they feel really good and I really support them. And then other people that are like connections business-wise. Like for example, many of my kids at home, they come from areas and situations where it's not the best opportunity in Sweden. So for all these 6 years, I've applied for money from different places like sponsors or government, whatever, to make it possible. So for that, it's also very important to keep a good relationships when it comes to business and to meet them, understand, okay, so if you actually support us and the kids, like what do you expect from me in return? So so it's a lot of different like connections, both to the students and to the business.
True. And that's very, very important.
Yeah,
because most of dancers who I see in Kenya, they major in the work, in the practical work, but now when it comes to like financial and business wise, they have no idea of what's happening. So they end up saying like maybe dance is not paying wisely, or they end up feeling somehow like that. What would you advise?
I would advise
For a dancer out there feeling like that.
Well, I advised the kids in the class yesterday to be around Chiluba to see what he's doing, because
he's a very good example, by the way.
So that they will get inspired by somebody. And other advices. I've been like with some business people and to see how they're thinking. And actually, I think for me, in my mind, I think many times very similar. So I think I have both that part of being like the creative and also to be a business person. So, and that's, I would say, it's really been something that I've been taking profit of, for sure. And to give advice to other, maybe, I don't know, hang out with other business people and see what's important to them. Like how do you make them feel respected? Because I think we maybe think a little bit different. Like how, as I said, like but if we collab together, why do you want to collab with me? Like what interest do you have in me? So how can I make you feel like this collaboration is actually worth
important
for you?
Makes sense. Makes sense. So another thing, do you get criticism?
Yeah.
And how do you deal with that?
Well,
or how do you maybe how do you incorporate that into your art?
Yeah, so criticism, I'm a perfectionist. Like I try to do everything as good as I can. Also as a person, I try to be as good as a person as I can. So,
there are always those haters.
Yeah.
The haters are always there.
Sure. Yeah, a friend told me, like he's in the business world. He said, okay, when you get famous, 70% of the people are gonna love you, 30% are gonna hate you, no matter what.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I would think, I'm not sure. I think I'm a good person. I know. Yeah, most people like me. But anyway, I had that with me. Like, okay, because some people will hate because of jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy, of course.
For example. And so.
How would you deal with that?
Well.
Have you dealt with that before?
Yeah, I think, as I said.
Do you read comments? Do you reply to them?
Well, I want to make sure, like, also, let's say in the class, that everybody's happy. So maybe in the class, for example, I was focusing maybe more on the ones that are not, like, catching it than the ones that are catching it, because I want everybody to be a part of it. So also when it comes to criticism like that, I want, first maybe my thought is like, I want people to like what I do. But then as I said, I think I just, I make sure to be a good person.
This is on social media. On social media. Yeah,
but I think if I just do what I do, then
you do you. You don't want to know what's going on.
No, actually, I think I'm the most criticism person to myself.
To yourself.
Yeah, I think there's nobody else that criticizes me more than myself. And I think that maybe comes from most dancers. I think when I spoke to somebody else here, they also said like, okay, when we're shooting a video, like, okay, but we are the one actually like watching, like, okay, no, I did a mistake here. And then when you're watching the videos, you're like, no, nobody else in the entire world is gonna see this. No,
I relate to that feeling.
Exactly. So I feel that too. Like if I'm just, if I'm the most, like I make sure to do it, then okay, nobody else is gonna criticize me more than
you do.
Myself. Yeah.
So you have no problem with that.
Yeah,
that's nice. Interesting. So you've also mentioned that you have challenges with borrowing money from sponsors for the kids and grants, all that. Do you have any other challenges when it comes to like your career as a dance trainer and traveling all through the world?
Challenges. Challenge, I don't know. For sure is to always improve as a dancer. And then challenges, business-wise to when you're having a business like this, like you have to talk with so many different people. Yeah, and it's not really a challenge, but it's something that you really need to be good at because it's so many different type of people. Like it's both ages, both cultures, both maybe economical situation, both what kind of a position they have in society, and also how they are used to people meet them, treat them. So I would say it could be a little bit of a challenge for sure.
Nice, but you go through regardless.
Yeah, well, I think I'm good at. I like different people. Like I've always been interested in different kinds of people, not only like this type of people is my people. That's why I like different cultures, because I think that makes it better. So I would say I'm also good at that thing.
Great. It's good to have confidence. Anyway, I think that's going to be like the end of our discussion.
Right.
It's been real. I'm so glad to have you today.
Yeah.
Please, when you go back to Sweden, tell your kids I said hi.
Yes, I will.
And bring them to Kenya.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Okay, so I want you to look at the camera. Say something to the Kenyans.
All right, something to Kenyans. Okay, so it's amazing to be here in Kenya. I've got so much love from a lot of people here, and I have so much love for this country. So I'm just really happy to be here, and I hope that me being here has also been a part of encouraging people to dance more and dance together, create a better community also for dancehall. So maybe kids that watch it too, to be inspired to use dance as a way in your life. So thank you very much.
Yes, guys, that has been Johan Bergvall, and this has been the Dance Discourse, courtesy of TheOne Studios. I am your host, Tara Odor, aka the Hype Queen, and I will definitely see you on the next episode.